Good day, welcome back to my channel. Today is September 16, which means it's just a few days away from officially fall. So it should be safe to say what variety have fruit in first season and what is not. Okay, so let me take you a closer look. Okay, now the tree that we're looking at is Smith. It is 5 years old, so definitely not its first season. But I just want to give you update on this one because it has produced all its fruit, ripe all of it. Only one left down there, and it's going to be ready in a few days. It has 9 little honey coming out. For Smith, it has nice strawberry flavors, but sweetness is kind of moderate, and it's kind of a medium fig to me. I like it kind of medium, not the most impressive, but I have to give it credit on how much rain resistant this variety has. None of the fruit has split, doesn't matter how much rain it got, which is unlike the opposite one with the Italian 258. I love Italian 258 figs or I258. It has probably the best flavor uh, for entire collection for this season, and it has huge figs. Look at that, it has a lot of fruits, but it has one caveat. When it rain a lot, this one going to split. It like a popcorn, yeah, just pop. Doesn't hold up well against the rainy humid climate. Moving next to it is the McCool. I am impressed with this tree. I have no intention to buy it at first, but now it look like uh, the best produce in terms of the first year tree. I picked two already from this tree, and look at this now. This one is dry on the tree. This one maybe need a day or two more, but I already picked it. Probably underripe. There's one more ripening, so it should be ready in a few more days. And the other branch also has more fruit to ripening also. So this one is very productive for the first year tree. Now moving next to it is a Olympian. This one is also impressed me. It have one fruit that ready to go. This one is dry on a tree hanging for since yesterday. Now let's pick it. It looks like a raisin right now. I have picked one of the fruit last time already from this tree, from the other branch. So this one, if you don't know, it is a tissue culture plant that I got it in the winter. It was tiny one, but to my surprise, it has produced quite a few fruit for me. Now we got like 4 or 5 figs. Let's move on. Next to it is a violet de Bordeaux. This one have a lot of fruits, and some it get like a changing color. It's about to ripening now. And this one is the unique one. It have a not unique. I have one viewer say his tree also have one branch has a spade leaf, then while the other branch has a lobe leaf. For this one is also a violet de Bordeaux, and it's also a tissue culture just like the Olympians. And this one changing color, but it's still hard down there. Can you see it? Focus. Okay, it's not quite ready yet, a few more there, but it's changing color. And one more tree is over there. That's the biggest tree, violet de Bordeaux. And next to this one is a violet de Soleil. It has quite a few fruits, but none of it start to ripe, not yet. Okay, turn around a little bit on this side. This one, Ben Riverside or Golden Rainbow? Let me make it clear. I love the stem, the look of the fruits. Last time I say it doesn't have fruit, but I speak it too early. But it does produce fruit, but it late because it was the latest one to my collection. So it produce fruit late. This one probably not gonna ripe on time. So hopefully next season it produce better than this season. Meanwhile, the other guy, the golden Riverside, it has one tiny fruit, but I don't think it's going to be hold up. Maybe it's going to drop off. It doesn't look good. Move back a little bit. This one is the unknown giant California. It has quite a few fruits, but it dropped many of those. And only one hole on this branch, entire branch. Only one that stay on. Start to change color and soften a little bit now. It's swelling, so it is ripening. Very exciting. I believe this one look like a honey type fig, so maybe not gonna be much flavor. On the other side of the branch, it still have one fruit hanging on there, but look at the fruit. It's get attacked by the fig mosaic virus so badly, and it just put out another new one. So, but it's not gonna ripe on time. Okay, and speaking of speaking early, my improved left is just start to put out one fruit too. It's just too late. Not gonna make it this season. Okay, so these are the list fruit or doesn't bear any fruit. I squeeze it into one tiny space so I can have a bigger space for the rest of the tree that produce fruit well. Okay, now let's move to this side of the part to continue with the I-258. This guy is the most vigorous among the rest of my variety here. It has 7 fruit, and since I give you update last time, it still have look like the same thing. But oh no, I take my word. It start to change color a little bit and feel soft a little bit. Maybe by next week it should be start to ripening some of those. This one very exciting. I want to taste the first C3. How does it taste? How it look? Okay, so right next to I-238 is the zone 1 microns. This one, many people say the one of the best. It's heavenly 2 fruit, same thing, and it doesn't look that good at all. And it still look the same thing since I give you update last time. Really waiting to see this one to ripe. And this one, the I-238 last time, that have 1 fruit ripening, but it actually not, it drops. Now the new shoot, it put out 1 fruit. It's not going to make it, too late. And for my another company, this one is drop all of it fruit. One look like it about to drop too. This one, so this one doesn't make any fruit this season, doesn't hold, so it likely 0. The other one that produced 1 fruit last time is have no more fruit. Move back down a little bit. This one black soda. This one is very disappointing. It produced quite a few fruits, but one of the branch it just dropped all of its fruit. How many? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The whole branch is coming off. Let me give a look here. This branch, it was that fruit was on this branch, and now it's on the floor. Only another branch still hold 4 more fruits. Not sure it's going to ripe on time or not. Turn to the right here. This one is a Cododom roja. Last time it has some fruit ripening when I got from fruit nuts, and only one is the youngest one. It stay until now. It seems to be start to ripening now. It start to change color. Cododom roja. For the another one is one Cododom blanc. It's very late. Probably because it gets set back so hard and it doesn't really bounce back quick. Plus it's also a late variety, and now it's very late to the party. The fruit is still very young. This one, it's more likely not going to ripe on time, or if it ripe, it's not gonna be that good because it's not gonna be warm anymore. For white Madeira, it's the same story, same thing. Very late to the party. Probably these two guys was hanging out together and they forget, oh, they have to fruit, and now they start to come back together. For this much of fruit, I think it's productive. Moving further along to the right hand side is the Preto. Preto is quite productive too. It fruit every branch. Every branch it has put out, it has fruits. This one it drop, and yeah, lower part of the plant, the tree, it has fruit. Upper part, only a few, not super productive like the lower part. And next to it is black Madeira. This one, since last time it looked like still the same fruit, but oh my god, look at this angle, it's very productive. Probably this variety they are productive, that's why they not a super vigorous grower, but hey, I take productivity over vigorously rather than green growth but no fruit. Look how well they produce this one. Wow, that's probably the most productive tree in my entire collection. But what I can say, my tree is still productive, but it's still vigorously growing well. For this black Madeira, it has one fruit down here probably. Soon it's going to start to ripe, I believe, because this one is was bigger size than the rest of the up here. Okay, so right next to that black Madeira is also another two more black Madeira, one here and one here, two of them, and all of them are equally impressive. Look at this guy, it has a three branch. Every single node missing only one here, otherwise it has all of the fruit every node. Wow, that's very impressive. Meanwhile the other branch not doing that either, all every single node too. Wow, look Madeira, man. And the other one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. One branch has 9 fruits, but the problem is, will it arrive on time? That's the big question. Okay, and this one just the same thing, nothing. Wow, but look at the production. It's a lot of fruit. That impressive. I don't know why some people are complaining about black Madeira. Probably uh, it's split or what, or it's just a late season fix. But hey, if it produces like this, it it's fine to me. I will handle the trouble that it has. Okay, now moving to the left hand side a little bit. This one is another black Madeira types. It gravings. It produced quite a bit every branch. A very small tree, but it have a lot of fruits. So it technically the same fruit, the same variety, but maybe a slightly variation. That's why they can give another name. Okay, now we're done with black Madeira family, but we still stay in the black fig family. This one is a Rotterdam Noir. I have one seem to change color, so it's probably going to have a ripe fruit in like 1 or maybe 2 with this one. It's still very hot despite changing color. So this one is kind of a medium productivity. Okay, now move on to stripe figs. This one is Madeira model. It produced quite a bit, this one. Every single note again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, missing 1, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, this small tree produced 14 fruits, and I believe it's going to ripening all of its fruit this season, because it's not quite late, super late yet. So this one's, I'm happy with this variety, man. Whoever say it late, it doesn't matter. It start to it was very green and had no stripe at all, and I thought, is it really a Martinique or Monda? But when it get mature more and more, it start to show its stripe more and more too. So this one, it's not just beautiful, but I heard it also tastes good. Right next to it is also another Ramada. This one is Biena or Borisot Negra Ramada. This one probably one of the most beautiful too. It's very similar in terms of a stripe look. When it's young and when it's ripe, it's very similar looking to a Martinique Ramada. I have 6 fruits. When I got it, it already has 6. So since then, it still seems look like same thing. Doesn't change anything, but it grow uh, the green growth quite a bit. It look very healthy. Anyway, it look great, and cannot wait to try on this one. Look at this one. This one maybe going to ripe first. It start to change color more than the rest of the fruit. Okay. Okay, just right in front of the BNR is the bar favorite. So the tree layout here, I'm moving around a little bit, take out the one that have fruit, give it more space so it have a better sunlight, so it can ripe its fruit faster. This bar favorite, it look like a very good, very nice variety. Look at the fruits, good size. And only this branch it produce a lot of fruit. The rest, one here, one more here that not going to ripe. This one drop. The other branch no fruit. And yeah, this one seem a very late variety also. Maybe it's the young tree, that's why. Right next to it is one Sapporo Black. This one last time I say it doesn't produce any fruit, one or two, but since then it quite a bit more. But same story, many of them not going to ripe on time, and on top of that it get hit very hard uh, by the fixed mosaic virus. Okay. Okay, now the rest of the variety that I show you here, it's probably most of it come from Europe, if not all. Only one that the origin is from Asia, specifically from Malaysia, Southeast Asia. So this one is a super jumbo decay. It very productive. Uh, the special thing about this one is its origin is Southeast Asia, which means it's very humid, rainy. So it probably doing well over here too, because summer here is rainy a lot. And to finish it up, here the most expensive is only produce 2-3 in entire season. So far, those 2 figs look like it have a lot of potential because it's very jammy. Let's see when the tree get more mature. From my experience, it's very slow growers. People say black Madeira slow, but it's slow, but it have a thick and healthy trunk. But this guy, it very skinny, very thin. The branch super thin, and that's what it can grow the entire summer. I'm doing a little bit of air laying with the small branch. So this one, yeah, homemade air layer, tiny one. So later on, when it dormant, I going to cut these two out and let this two branch to become the tree or the bush. Two branch and one put out here. Alright everybody, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you like this video. If so, give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already yet. And I see you next video.